I call this meeting of the Upshur County Commission to order. We begin with a moment of silent meditation and prayer, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I begin by extending my sympathies to Commissioner Tenney and the loss of his sister.
Thank you.
And Jackie, if you'll read the minutes from last week's meeting.
Good morning.
Good morning, Jackie.
The County Commission of Upshur County, West Virginia held their regular meeting at the Courthouse Annex on Thursday, May 8, 2014 at 9 a.m. J.C. Rafferty called the meeting to order. There were present J.C. Rafferty Commissioner, Donnie County Commissioner, Troy Grady Commissioner, Megan Pomeroy County Administrator, and Jacqueline Dinkwalker Secretary. The meeting began with a moment of silent meditation and prayer followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. All motions passed unanimously unless otherwise stated. After reading of the minutes, on motion by Troy Grady, seconded by Donnie Tenney, the Commission approved the regular meeting minutes of May 1, 2014 as submitted. After discussion on motion by Donnie Tenney, seconded by Troy Grady, the Commission approved and authorized the President to sign the West Virginia Division of Culture and History grant agreement in the amount of $10,000 for the benefit of the Upshur County Office of the Circuit Clerk for the purpose of document scanning and indexing of Chancery and law case files. The agreement stipulates that the county is to provide a 10% match for all grant funds expended. After discussion on motion by Troy Grady, seconded by Donnie Tenney, the Commission approved Timothy Howd as volunteer for the Office of Emergency Management. After discussion on motion by Troy Grady, seconded by Donnie Tenney, the Commission approved the application for donated leave for Sarah Humphrey, Deputy Circuit Clerk. After discussion on motion by Donnie Tenney, seconded by Troy Grady, the Commission approved the termination of employment of Sarah Loudon as a 911 Communications Center dispatcher effective May 8, 2014, as recommended by Steve Linger, Director of the 911 Communications Center. After discussion on motion by Donnie Tenney, seconded by Troy Grady, the Commission approved the employment of Judith Williams as part-time head librarian at the James W. Curry Library effective May 19, 2014 at the rate of $12 per hour. J.C. Rafferty reviewed the following for your information items. Notification of proposed 45-unit multifamily development, Sunny Buck Garden Apartments, Country Club Road, Buchanan, West Virginia. Number 2, Upshur County Building Permits, April 2014. 3, Upshur County CAT Report, April 2014. 4, correspondence from Paul Maddox, Secretary of Transportation, Commissioner of Highways, concerning the Upshur County Youth Camp Bridge. 5, correspondence from M. Gregory Hafner, First Energy Corp., concerning Mon Power and Potomac Edison's request for increase in base rates, overall increase of 9.3%. 6, correspondence from Office of Secretary of State, request for updated Public Service District Board information. 7, correspondence from West Virginia State Auditor's Office concerning Senate Bill number 1005, authorization of salary increase for elected officials, forms available online. 8, Upshur County 911 Communication Center reports, April 2014, monthly call summary report, monthly department summary report, monthly and year-to-date record report, 9 agendas and notices of meetings as listed, 10 meeting minutes and financial reports as listed, 11 meetings as listed, 12 appointments needed or upcoming as listed. Barb Sauer, job developer at the Central West Virginia Aging Services offices, appeared before the Commission and provided a review of job training services that her organization offers to area seniors. Ms. Sowers encouraged seniors 55 and over and area businesses to take advantage of the Senior Employment Training Program, which includes computer help, resume writing, interview skills, and assistance in locating job opportunities. Employer incentives include reimbursement for a training period of 2 weeks or employee job training. J.C. Rafferty reviewed a request for funding from Country Roads Transit. After discussion on motion by Donnie Tenney, second by J.C. Rafferty, the Commission approved the funding request in the amount of $10,000. Joyce Harris Thacker, Upshur County Family Resource Network Director, appeared before the Commission with law enforcement representatives and provided a review of the Peace Officers Memorial Day proclamation, which calls upon Upshur County citizens to observe May 15, 2014 as Peace Officers Memorial Day and May 11 through 17, 2014 as Police Week in memory and honor of deceased or disabled law enforcement officers. After discussion on motion by Troy Brady, seconded by Donnie Tenney, the Commission approved and authorized the Commission to sign the proclamation. Ms. Harris Thacker provided survival kits to the officers and blue ribbons in commemoration of fallen officers. The Commission approved all invoices for payment. The Commission approved all vacation orders. The Commission approved the following settlements as listed. The Commission approved the following exonerations and/or refunds as listed. The Commission approved the following requests for time out of office as listed. The Commission approved the following request to attend meeting for Commission employees as listed. The Commission recessed at 10:30 a.m. The Commission reconvened at 1 p.m. At 1 p.m., the Commission opened bids for the Upshur County Courthouse Annex Condensing Unit. 3 bids were received as follows. Michael Incorporated in the amount of $145,200. Mechanic System and Services in the amount of $147,255. And David Davis in the amount of $142,800. After discussion, the Commission approved the bid from Michael Incorporated as recommended by Greg Harris, Upshur County Director of Facilities, pending legal review. Ms. Harris cited problems and facilities work previously performed by David Davis as his reason for not recommending the low bid. Terry Jo Bennett, addressing the mapping coordinator, appeared before the Commission and provided a review of the road name request. After discussion on motion by Troy Brady, seconded by Donnie Tenney, the Commission approved Primitive Lane for a private driveway off of Red Knob Road. Greg Harris provided a review of projects maintenance items. Mr. Harris advised that one of the air conditioning units on the roof at the Upshur County Public Library needs to be replaced. The chlorinator at the pool is in need of repair, and advised about plans for the repair of the sidewalk in front of the courthouse annex for the fall schedule. Mr. Harris also discussed the pros and cons of moving the house, which is located on the property of the Upshur County Public Library. The Commission recessed at 1:50 p.m. to attend a meeting of the Upshur County Policy Board and the Upshur County Department Supervisors. The Commission reconvened at 3:30 p.m. With no further business, on motion by Troy Brady, seconded by Donnie Tenney, the Commission meeting adjourned at 3:30 p.m.
Thank you, Jackie. Are any minutes or excuse me, are any corrections or additions to the minutes as read? If not, request a motion to approve the minutes.
So moved. Second.
Both being moved and seconded. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Thank you again. Continuing, we have no appearances scheduled before the Commission. We do, however, have items for discussion, approval, or action. First, I would request approval for employment of summer pool employees at the rec park. Those employees are listed on page 1. Having reviewed those employees, I have a motion to authorize hiring of those individuals as listed. Is there a second? Having moved and seconded, all in favor of such a motion, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. On page 2, we have a list of individuals who will be also applied by the summer youth camp staff down at Selleryville. And similar, I would request a motion to approve those individuals once they've been reviewed by the Commission. And I have a first and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. We next have an application for donated leave from Michael D. Miller, who serves as our animal control officer, humane officer. Do I have an approval for that request?
Second.
Moved and seconded. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Next, we have approval of authorizing the commission to sign the consideration of increased salaries for county officials on pages 3 through 10. This is a form which has been completed for submission to the West Virginia State Auditor, setting forth budget information relative to the upcoming fiscal year beginning July 1st, 2014. And you'd establish whether or not Upshur County is financially in a situation to support a 12% pay raise to all elected officials. This form and its figures will be reviewed by the auditor's office, who will determine whether we are physically capable of paying that increase that was approved by the West Virginia State Legislature last session. Do I have any discussion on this form by the Commissioner?
No, not unless Megan has something. She filled it out.
Right, I filled this out. We based it on, they asked for budget information and actual information, so we based that on the budget, the levy estimate from the past 3 years. The actual information we have as of June 30th, and they asked for April 30th, but we are current in all the balancing that our tax department and bookkeeping office has to do through March 31st, so those are the numbers I included there. I included all the information on our loan, and that also includes a payoff balance, which is not really reflective of how much we still have due because we are not able to pay those off at this point. So really, we still have liability that's higher than that, but they asked for the payoff balance there. I also included the loan, the last loan is the condensing unit, which we're obtaining, so that's kind of an estimate depending on how you want to go with that, which we still have to discuss. So really I just went forward and I filled out what I felt was applicable. I also included in the section where they asked about a salary increase. They did not include retirement in this, so I included that there just as a note. That we
additional expenses which are not listed.
So I think that pretty much covers it.
And there was a recommendation by the county commission as to whether or not our county can afford it.
Correct, and I included that in the last paragraph. I just put together that small comment based on conversations we had during budget session. So.
Okay, is there any further comment or discussion? Is there a motion to approve signature of this submission to the auditor's office by all 3 commissioners?
So moved.
Second.
Having been moved and seconded, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Carry that, and we will authorize the signatures. We'll send that into the auditor's office, and then we'll respond to us in due course as to what their decision is. Okay, next we have a request from Tannerton Elementary for use of our county pool for paid admission fundraiser. After discussion with the commission, I think we should take this under advisement to review it. There are some concerns here relative to the request, but I think we'll take that under advisement until next week. Next, we have a request for donation of daily pool passes to the Cannon Academy Elementary School on page 12. They are going to request access to the pool, and they indicate that they can purchase 6 one-day passes because of the limited budget, and request that we be willing to match their purchase or exceed it if it is a possibility. And these are one-day passes at a cost of $3 a piece, which we normally charge for those that attend the pool. I would recommend that because of the reasoning behind this is a incentive for the students who are taking the West Test 2, and as indicated in a correspondence from the Academy Elementary, that 89% of school population is at the poverty level or below, that we decline their offer to purchase 6 passes and instead provide 6 passes as well as the 6 they requested for a total of 12 passes free of charge to that school for purpose of their reward program or incentive program for students. Unless there's any other discussion or motions, I would make that motion.
Well, the other question I would have is that I assume all the elementary schools and the middle school and the high school, are all schools doing the West Test?
Yes.
Is it from elementary through to high school?
District 1.
So we just need to be aware that this could be multiplied by 7, 8 times. And I guess the other question I have is, they don't really show the methodology of who they're going to give these to. It's an incentive for them to take the West Test, but I thought it was mandatory to take the West Test.
There, I believe, it's for the people that score the highest on the West Test. There are awards for the highest scores.
Yeah. It's a incentive to have the students do well or in the testing to increase their scores or to do their best.
Well, I don't have a problem, I just think we need to be aware that we might have a request for, if we do 12, that could be a total of 100.
No, that's $36 and $3.
No, I say if we've got 8, if we've got 8 other schools that,
Maybe not.
This would open that up for that. And
Well, what would your proposal be?
I don't have a proposal, I just had a question.
Okay.
I think we do it for one, we need to do it for all.
I would concur.
The last 2 donations we made with full passes, we gave 10 day passes as well.
And then we give 10 to the academy for something else?
Yeah, Carnival.
Well, I could amend my proposal then to 10, give them 10 gratis passes, 1-day passes. Reduce it from 12 to 10.
And I don't think that, and maybe you didn't mean this when you said it, to refuse them to buy them if they want to buy more. I don't think we want to refuse them to.
Well, they indicated they have a limited budget and they can
Right.
afford to buy 6.
So, I mean, if they want to buy 6, I don't think they'll tell them, don't buy 6, we'll give you.
There's a gentleman.
Can I make a suggestion? As a past member of the board, we've always encouraged our schools, because they do have their school parties there at the end of the year. I loved your motion that I think we should give each school the opportunity. It's a minimal fee, but it's worth all of the effort for giving those kids the rewards that they need for these tests. So I really love the idea of giving each school, let's just say 6 each. You're talking what, out of the 8 schools, about $50 for 1-day pass. I think that's minimal, it's not gonna really hurt the pool that much. That would be my suggestion. Thank you.
And I think that is a good suggestion.
You're not really giving any money away, buddy. It's kind of like a radio station saying, I'll give you 5 ads if you'll do this. The pool's there, the water's there, the kids may not have even come to the pool.
And I go by the fact that 89% of those students at that school are at poverty level below.
Yep, right. So, and like I say, you're not taking any money out of the budget to give to them.
I would restate my motion that we provide 10 in light of Mr. Tenney's comments or observations. We want to be consistent with the other schools, that we provide 10 free 1-day passes to, and if they wish to purchase additional passes, then they do so.
I would say that we need to contact the other schools and say we're doing it for the academy and we just want to let you know we'll give the 10 passes to all the schools, would be my thought.
You may even want to think about giving that to the school district and let them distribute those out to each of the schools. That would save you the problem of doing all of that.
Okay. Well, there's our motion.
I second the motion.
Okay.
10 in each school.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Same sign. I'm sorry. Same sign. Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you.
That's awesome.
Okay, next we have approval and signature of agreement with Michael Incorporated condensing unit contract. Page 13.
And that is just after assigning the bid, just the contract that we're
Correct.
doing the work for.
And it is for the condensing unit for the courthouse facilities. And of course, the completion date will be on or before September 30th of this year. Do I have a motion to approve that signature agreement with Michael Incorporated?
So moved.
Both moved and seconded. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. We have on the agenda, we have listed a Board of Equalization Review appeal by Cool Quest Development LLC. However, that will be postponed until our next meeting on May 22nd. Further, we have, for your information items, we have received information that there has been a STOP STOP grant, which is Violence Against Women Act, to Upshur County Commission in the amount of $30,000. That was transmitted to us by the Governor's Office, in a letter dated May 8th, signed by the Governor, and that is to be used by the team to include the Upshur County Prosecutor's Office, Women's Aid and Crisis, and the Buchanan Police Department. A regional jail bill in the amount of $51,048.50, which is up slightly from the previous month, but down from previous months prior to February. So we're in that same range, apparently, relative to the jail costs. We do try to keep those costs down as much as possible. We have a dog report for April, reflecting activity at our animal shelter. And we have a notification of the City of Buchanan, floodplain notification letter passed on to us, which is just a informative, requires no action on our part. There are, of course, notices of agendas and meetings and so forth. Are there any further information for consideration by the Commission? In which case we have
on the stop grant, is that what we got last year?
Yes.
That's the same as
we typically that same amount.
I know they've been dropped. Those amounts have been dropped over the years.
Yeah, I think when I first came on board several years ago, they were in the amount of 33,000, but I think it has been reduced over time.
That is the full amount they requested as well.
Is there any additional comment, observations? If not, we'll then get to paying our bills.